Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernandez. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez. Gets it back. Mbappe. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior hits one! They've scored! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Dembele proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. That is Conte. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rudiger. Valverde. He's left his man. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And here's Dembele. Conte. Oh, real danger here. It is a corner, good chance. Courtois can claim that. Vinicius Junior, the scorer already in the game. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Mbappe tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Goes for goal! Forward it goes. Conte. It's on a plate. Has a hit. Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
France leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Kante. Dembele! Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Valverde. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Back of the net!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Rudiger. Valverde. Valverde drives it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's found him and the shot! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries to head towards goal.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
France go in search of their winner. Rabiot. Lovely feet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The changes then in quick succession. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a waste.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There's going to be another change here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Madrid have to get it into the box and quickly. Brahim Diaz. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Has a hit! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Dembele. Dembele. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Kante. Mbappe. Hits one! So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Conte. More, and he has been fouled there. This could spell danger. Has a hit! Same again, same outcome.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, he's found him in space. Clearance and very necessary. Gets it back. Vinicius Junior. France do retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's Conte. And here's Dembele. Oh, well defended. Real chance! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
France take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe, and the shot! Surely this time, really well taken goal.
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Dembele. Oh, looks like he's... And the finish! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. France have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? He was just never going to miss.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
France go into the lead. Mbappe. Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball, and the counter is on. And it's half-time here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
France do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. What a... He's had a goal! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gorgeous control there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Valverde, chance to break. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's Conte. Out to the left it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Hernandez battles to win it back. Conte. And it's Dembele. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. It's Dembele. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Valverde plays it forward. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, who has made his impact already. Just brushed off the ball there. And the through ball is intercepted. Mbappe. Going through. Surely a shot. He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Driving on, he could shoot here. Danger averted for now. Valverde. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, real danger here. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's on his way.
Dembele really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hernandez. Ball's out on the left now. Forward it goes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. There's the shot! And that's that. France have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So many thanks. Well, we're on the way. Could be a chance here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe has a pop! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Mbappe showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's played forward. Hernandez. Conte. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Conte. Mbappe turns and goes back. He could be in here. Conte has a goal! Just took too long getting forward.
Conte simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Knocks it away. And he's cut it out. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, he's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Vinicius Junior, who's short. Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Driving on, he could shoot here. That's good defending, very good defending. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Forward it goes, and here's the chance to counter. Gets away from his opponent. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Oh, the ball's come loose. Forward it goes. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Conte, Mbappe. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. That's Dembele. Going for goal! Mbappe tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Back into the middle. Now it's Kante. That's a brilliant interception. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Hernandez. Mbappe, looking to get within, and the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball. Mbappe! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Mbappe! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
It has got through to him. France get it back again. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. And it's Conte. Is there any support? Mbappe! It's broken loose. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
France have a free kick. Great chance here to level it up. France's free kick then. He's gone for it! Oh, that's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! France are back on level terms. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and...
Goes for goal! So who's he picking out? It's got through. Good offside that time.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's played forward, cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
roughly the same range and distance from which they scored, so maybe the same outcome.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rudiger. Bernardo Silva. Brahim Diaz. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. France cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Defence has got rid of that. So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might...
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Goes for goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space, but I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Conte. And the counter is on. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. France scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe! That has sent him sprawling. Conte. Dembele. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Swept in. And it's been taken short. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. See? Dembele shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe, can he shoot? Chance! Good clearance and very necessary.
Oh, it's Vinicius Junior!
Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. He goes long. Here it comes. It's a brilliant interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Valverde. France are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Breaks on here. And it's Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Time 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Dembele. It has gone through, it's big chance! It's there! Two to the good, they have breathing space. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very... And a shot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well positioned to make that interception.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's Conte. Mbappe! Mbappe! Hoists it forward. Beautifully done. Gets wrestled off the ball. Valverde, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. France look to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only...
Mbappe!
Mbappe really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
got changes here, from both sides in fact. Rabiot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cuts it out, and it's played forward. Mbappe. He's through. Can he dig out a shot?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Brahim Diaz goes looking. He's through, now is he in?
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Alexander-Arnold. France need to hold on for a few more moments.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Brahim Diaz looking to break out here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Oh, surely! And through to the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close. France come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And that gets things running. Could be a chance here. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. Conte. Mbappe.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. Mbappe. Gets his foot in there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Decent looking ball. Vinicius Junior has a pop! And yes, it's there!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. There's the through ball. Finds himself eased off the ball. Good take, and he's had a look. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Nicely controlled. Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Dembele going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Throw it. And it's Conte. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Vinicius Junior. He's pinged one through here. He's won a corner. And it's been taken short. Mbappe! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Has a hit! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's one! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And the weighted pass. Gets away from his opponent. Conte. That's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. Mbappe cuts it out. Conte. And here's Dembele. Gets the better of his man. Mbappe. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, that is asking for... Goes for goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose. Forward it goes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Quick glance at goal. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a pop! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
There will be a throw-in. Mbappe. He gets past his man. A heavy challenge. Tries to get it quickly. Dembele shoots! Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And France can counter now. Hoists it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Is there any support? He might not need it. That could spell trouble.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
The final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's played forward, and that's been won straight back. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
All square again into the dying minutes. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Having turned the game, and the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of... Mbappe is fouled. Dembele. And it's played forward. Well, they can break here. And it's Dembele. And through to the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe kings it out wide. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mbappe breaks on here. Foot in. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, sweet feet. Rudiger. Great strength. Too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. That's not going to make it.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Valverde. Mbappe. And here it's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe gets away from his opponents. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now the counter. There's the through ball. Dembele. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Gets wrestled off the ball. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Mbappe. Dembele. Conte. Mbappe. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe, he's onside. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Now the team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Mbappe. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Can he dig out a shot? Gets on going for goal! Really well taken goal. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. That is Conte. Conte, that's a brilliant interception. Mbappe, no question, that's a foul. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Nicely measured pass. Mbappe has a shot! In for the follow-up! Another big chance that gets away.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's got away. Keeps everyone guessing.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's Dembele. Gets the better of his man.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's a loose ball.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He gets past his man. Oh, shooting chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. Oh, the ball's come loose.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.